Hi everyone, this is Pastor Joe. So good to be back in church today. I want to thank you all for your faithfulness and praying for me and visiting me. I got a lot of cards, beautiful cards, phone calls, and visits, and I appreciate that. Doing well, was able to be in church today, and that's a big blessing. So I just want to thank you for your kindness towards me and Miss Marcy, and I want to thank you for your faithfulness in supporting the church. We've been back in church now, worshiping together for about 2 months, and it's going well. I think the measures that our board has put in place to keep it safe for everyone are working well. And I want to thank you that have been coming for adhering to those measures so we can worship together safely. And I thought maybe for those who haven't been able to come for a while, don't know exactly what we're doing and the precautions and the safety measures we have in place, I thought we'd just take a couple of minutes and share those with you. So as soon as folks enter the doors to the church house, we ask that they wear a mask. And that's just for safety. And everyone's been doing that, and we thank you for that. And we purchased a supply of masks that if you don't have one, we'd be happy to give you a mask. And so everyone that's coming, as soon as we hit the doors, we're practicing social distancing, and we are wearing masks, and that allows us to be able to worship together and do so safely. Also, once you get into the church house, you will see that we have roped off every other pew, and that allows us to be one pew separated from everybody else. So we're practicing social distancing that way. And we're asking folks, even on the pews, if there's folks that sit on a pew with you that are from a different household than you, to practice social distancing this way on the pews, as well as us having every other pew roped off. And Miss Marcy can show you what that looks like. When you leave the church house, it's fine for folks to take their masks off. That's their choice if they want to do that. But we ask that we still try our best to practice social distancing as much as possible, even in the parking lot, so people feel safe about coming to church. We've also, in lieu of passing the plate and taking up an offering that way, we have offering plates at the rear of the church, and people just put in their offerings on their way out, and that way we're not passing the plate and potentially spreading germs that way, and that's been a good thing. Songbooks, we have songbooks in a box for each service. We have 2 services now on Sunday morning, no night service, one at 10 a.m. and one at noon. That allows us to split our crowd in half roughly and makes it much easier to practice social distancing. And so we have 1 box of books for the 10 a.m. service where you come in, you self-serve and get a book. When you get done, you put the book back in there. You're the only one that touches it. We keep those books for the 10 a.m. service separate from the books for the noon service. And when you're done with them, we put them in the back, and they have a whole week to cool off, and they're perfectly safe the next week when you come again. We do the same thing with the 12 noon service. So that's proven effective so far. As we come back here, you'll see we've also purchased some supplies that have been proven effective against coronavirus. We have some hand sanitizer dispensers at the entrance, every entrance to the church. One at the front entrance here, which we'll show you. One at the rear entrance in the basement, and one at the entrance to the fellowship hall. And this dispenser contains a hand sanitizer that's proven effective against coronavirus. And the nice thing about it is a touchless dispenser, so you don't have to reach up and touch something someone else may have touched. You simply have to wave your hand under it, and you will be dispensed a little dose of foam, which has the hand sanitizing agent in it. And Miss Marcy can show you that now on the camera. A little higher. Looks like shaving cream, but it's not. It's actually a hand sanitizer. Also, Brother Todd, between every service, Brother Todd cleans all the touch points in the church, the tops of the pews, all the push plates on the doors, the handrails, the flush knobs, the sink handles, the door knobs, anything that people touch between every service. Brother Todd cleans that with a disinfectant that's been proven effective against coronavirus. And so wanted to share that with you, that we do that. And so far we've had no issues, and we thank God for that. And we thank God for you bearing with us as we put these measures in place, because it's allowed us to come together and worship for 2 months now, and it's just been a blessing, a complete blessing. Also want to thank you for your faithfulness in giving and supporting the work of the Lord here at the church with your tithes and offerings. We're just in the process of wrapping up this little construction project where we've enclosed the front porch, and that's all closed in now. It's all finished on the inside. All we have left to do, new walkways have been poured, ramps and steps, and we just have to get our handrails installed outside and update our landscaping. That'll be done soon, and praise God we've been able to do this without borrowing a penny. And so thank you for your faithfulness in giving and supporting the work of the Lord. If you've not been here in a while, Miss Marcy's showing you on the video what this new little addition looks like. And so we're still waiting on a little table on this right side over here that looks kind of empty. That'll be coming soon. But we thank God for this blessing. And let's go ahead and let her go outside and film for you what it looks like from the outside as well.
So we have new sidewalks poured, a new ramp. I feel like the slope is not as steep as the one we had before. We will have to get our landscaping updated. But here's what it looks like. I think it's just beautiful.
So church, we're excited about what God's doing here with the physical building of the church. It's a real blessing, and we're excited about the opportunity He's given us to come back together and worship. And we appreciate those who are coming. If there's some who don't feel comfortable coming back, we understand that. We want you to feel safe and comfortable, and just wanted to share with you some of the measures we have in place to keep it safe and comfortable when and if you should be able to come. So thank you for your faithfulness. Thank you for your support. We love you and appreciate you and hope to see you here soon. God bless you.